Funny Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Tomodachi Game Chapter 92. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it's getting faster by the second. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, fam, this is getting very interesting because we have a situation here with Gory. Gory was being such a prick, and I feel like this is some karma colada coming his way. But maybe it's Yuichi trying to, clear Shiho of anything here, but we'll see. Let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. In the end, it was a suicide. They all came to the conclusion there isn't a murderer among those here. I knew there was one murderer among the players. Who? The killer's next target is Gory? Death looms near. And this game is titled Ally of Justice. The players in this game are scattered. Gory-san, in a way, it was lucky, wasn't it? Since you were assaulted in the warehouse, the medical supplies were already gathered. Besides, compared to the blood loss, the injury is quite shallow. That is thanks to you. The culprit wanted to kill me because I was an eyesore. Well, you are a piece of shit, bro. But before they could finish me off, they noticed someone getting closer and ran away, which means you were the reason I was saved. Thank you, Sararagi Shiokan. No, there's no reason to thank me. After all, I can't believe what you just said. It looks like you think I orchestrated this myself. That's a good point. Well, given the circumstances, to begin with, me being in this place is just weird. And the whole culprit escaped because you came must also be quite hard to believe. You must be thinking that I fabricated this whole thing myself. You said it, not her. And then I'm trying to prove the existence of a murderer that Katagiri Yuichi denied. Unfortunately, that's exactly right. Looking at this objectively, the situation is too good to be true. Yep. Because aren't both my injury and blood loss real? Suppose I did use a tool of some kind to inflict this injury on myself. Bro, how do you not have a concussion? You should be delirious. That's why I'm like, you are sus right now. I would have just had to dispose of that tool afterwards. However, any trace of that can't be seen inside this building at all. With that much blood loss, you would have had to be have a concussion or something, man. Stop. With that much blood loss, it would have been impossible to dispose of anything without spreading any blood, unless it was put in a plastic bag or something. From all this, you can confidently say that there was someone else here besides me. If that wasn't the case, then the situation wouldn't have been able to happen. Of course, there's a possibility that there exists an accomplice who isn't the murderer that helped me set up the situation. But I want you to remember yesterday's atmosphere. Do you think that anyone in that situation would have become my accomplice? I think that would be difficult. What should I do? Hearing about the situation, I don't know. The real victim. I don't know what to think of it anymore. I feel like it's a self-made play. I don't think he's the victim. He's a piece of shit. As expected, she wasn't able to figure out whether he was lying or not. However, she didn't just naively believe what he said. For Shio-chan, that shows that she's trying her best. No, if the female gorilla wants to win this game, regardless of the truth, she should get rid of him right now. I might have come to understand the essence of this friendless game. So, Tony, what do you mean by that? Have you two ever been bullied? Bullied? No, I haven't. I have. Really? That's unexpected. I know, you mean, I mean, you know I'm a genius, right? That's why they were jealous. My poor baby! No! So there were a bunch of people who made fun of me. And you're also small. Shut up, you're small too! But like the true genius I am, I had someone teach me how to fight, and I got back at everyone who bullied me. I see, that's more like you. Yeah, see, this motherfucker didn't despair and shit. Nah, he used his brains and was like, fuck y'all, I'm gonna train. I'm gonna get strong, and I'm gonna defend myself. And you motherfuckers that try and attack me, you gonna get a can of whoop ass. This is a game where violence is fundamentally prohibited, so Those who fall into an unfavorable position will have to fight using a different method. A different method, and what would that be? Verbal abuse. Yes! Verbal and psychological abuse. Yes. A world where violence is prohibited, those who excel at verbal abuse will rule over it. The female gorilla is really bad fighting with her mouth, right? Dude, us women, this is a game that is perfect for us women. We women love to fight with our mouths. We love to do other things with our mouths too. But we women are good at fighting each other with our mouths. Yes, oh god, that really did sound wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. But anyways, you know what I'm saying. In a way, she could be the weakest. If that's the case, then there's only one way to defend yourself in such a small world. I love it! We think it's Tony and I are thinking on the same page. Stick with the strong and abandon the weak. I see. That's why this game is called Friendless Game. Oh, yes. When two different opinions surface, which one will you choose? The right choice isn't to support the one who's right. That wouldn't work. If you did that, you'd just be bullied and then eliminated. Regardless of merit, the one you should side with is the one that the strong side with. However, will the female gorilla be able to do that? Fuck that shit. Fuck siding with the ones that are the strong. Nah, what you gotta do, instead of being a sheep, you gotta be strong within yourself and be able to stand up to them bullies verbally and be like, fuck y'all, you guys are being a bunch of morons. You guys are being fucking stupid. I'm gonna be strong on my own. I'm gonna be strong and I'm gonna say what I know is right. And if you guys don't believe me, fuck y'all. And then they're gonna look at you and be like, oh, okay, maybe this person got a point. Just saying. Gory Rider was attacked in the warehouse? That's right. As you can see, someone was about to kill me. As expected, a murder really does exist. Hey Gory-san, who do you think would believe your story? Exactly. Just a few hours ago, you and I were fighting over whether there was a murder or not, and you lost that fight. So since you were almost killed, a murder has to exist? I mean, everyone would think that this was all a self-made performance. Thank you. It is not possible for me to have planned and executed the whole thing. Sararagi Shio-kan can attest to that. Is that so, Sararagi Shio-san? It's true that he couldn't have recreated what happened by himself. See, it couldn't have been me. I didn't do all this myself. To begin with, if she hadn't come, I would be dead by now. Sorry, Yuichi, I can't lie. I see. That's how it is. You must have teamed up with Gory. You must have teamed up with Gory at some point, huh? Dude, just fucking tell him that, just side with him. Side with Yuichi on this. You're fucking stupid for believing Gory anyway. No, I just told you the truth about what I saw. That's fine. We're strangers to begin with, so you don't have to desperately make up excuses like that. I'm telling you that's not an excuse. I'm going to ask this. Why would you two go to the warehouse? I told you that if you were scared of a murderer, just don't leave your room. However, both of you left your rooms and went to the warehouse, a place outside the no violence rule, alone. This manga is going in. Isn't this basically a failed murder attempt that the two of you concocted? This manga going in on motherfuckers who assume. Of course not. I got there just after he was already on the floor and nothing else. Then why did you suddenly go to a place like the warehouse? You wouldn't normally go there for no reason, right? That's because an individual task. It was by chance. Talking about individual tasks is probably dangerous. Did you hear all that? She just happened to be there. We just happened to go there, right? This is really bad. They all caught up in Yuichi Senpai's pace. They're all caught up in Yuichi Senpai's pace. She knew from the start that she would have been able to disclose why she went there, so she should have come up with an excuse in advance. Lying is also something that Shio-chan can't really do. Hey, Sararagi-san, I don't know what happened to you, but it would be better if you didn't take that guy's side. If you take back your statement about Gory not being behind this right here, I'm willing to take you on my side. You've been doing everything to grab my attention this whole time, right? That's why I'll give you a chance. If we ignore the way Senpai is saying this, it's a great opportunity for her to switch over to the side of the strong. Is this Yuichi's way of helping out? Just take it, woman. Now it's just a matter of time. Now it's just a matter of whether Sawaraki-san will quietly get on the lifeboat or not. I'm telling you, it's not like I'm Gori-san's ally. Oh, looks like she's getting on. And just become my. Having said that, I also refuse to support a person as unpleasant as you. So what are you trying to say, that you're not on anyone's side? Well, if I had to pick, then I'm an ally of justice. Ah, she stopped. No. Fuck that! No! I do like she said "fuck you" and she said I'm not basically on no one's side. You know what, Saragi? I'm with you on this one. I feel like fuck you. I'm not on anybody's side. Peace. But I justice. Fuck that shit. That is cheesy. What I'm trying to say is that enemies and allies don't matter. There are only two facts. First one is that Gori-san wouldn't have been able to create that situation on his own. And the other is that I also don't believe that Nishizawa Akira committed suicide. So you're taking Gori Raito's side? You're basically buddies. God damn it, this is Twitter right now. Holy shit, this is Twitter discourse in a nutshell. I really hate people who lump everyone with a different opinion together and label them as such. Oh my god, this is Twitter. This is fucking Twitter. But whatever, if you're not going to stop doing it, then I'm fine with being your enemy. Let's part ways here, Yuichi. Fuck yes, woman. Nishizawa Akira committing suicide? It's weird no matter how you look at it. Those insisting on it and those feigning ignorance, I'm fine with them being my enemies. We are on the same page, woman. No matter how many enemies I have, there is only one truth. Sometimes there's multiple truths, depending on the situation, but this situation, seems like there might be one. To say that it's fine to make enemies for the sake of justice, you sure are confident. You're fucking stupid for that, though. To say it's for the sake of justice, bitch, you're dumb for that. However, if this alleged murder really exists, wouldn't you have to have no one to protect you if you make everyone else your enemy? No need to worry. Woo! I'm capable of protecting myself. Yeah, bitch, scare him. Sorry, Yuichi, but no matter what individual task you might have, I can't bend my sense of justice any more than this. Good for her! I will give you that, Shio. How barbaric. At the end of the day, you just use violence to get your point across. Hey, it's not against the person. It was against the table. That's so. I don't think the power to protect what I hold dear to me as violence. Violence is violence. Period. Rather, I think that winning a one-sided argument like you is a form of violence. Ooh, in the end they parted ways. Well, but this is also something that the justice-obsessed Shio-chan would do. How naive. This time justifying her actions, that won't be enough. Oh my god, let me read this again. This time justifying her actions with just that won't be enough. She just made an important decision that will influence the future of this game. Oh, uncle. An important decision? Which one are you talking about? I'm not talking about Sawaragi Shio realizing Katagiri's true intentions, but her decision to abandon friends for the sake of her own justice. There's no way she could help it after being told all those nasty things. Yeah, if you look at Katagiri's way of speaking, then it's objectively evil. But on the other hand, does Sawaragi's argument represent true justice? Ooh! If you consider the tragic events that will happen from now on, you should all be able to understand. The scariest thing in this world is not evil, but justice. Ooh, yeah, we get into some good shit now. What do you mean by that? I told you, right, this game is dangerous. It's a game where all sorts of dangerous individuals are gathered. This resulted in me being outcasted, but I did what I thought was right after all. Sawaragi-kun, Gori-san, I'll help you since this is partly my fault. That's not true. It is, and I wanted to tell you again that I'm really sorry for all the trouble that I have caused you until now. You were neither Katagiri Yuichi's ally or a traitor. Gori-san. Also, saying that this all of a sudden might be strange to you, but I was deeply touched by your words. My words? Power wielded for the sake of what's right is not violence. Those words are really wonderful. That justice, please let me help, huh? Was that what I said? But, well, I guess it's more or less the same. Okay. Thank you, Sawaragi-kun. Thank you for letting me be part of your justice. Finally. It was worth waiting all those years. It was well worth persevering and continuing the train. With this, my childhood dream will finally come true. I am an ally of justice. Woo! Let us get started then. I am wearing the mask of justice. Within 3 days, eliminate one of the bad guys from the game. How you do it doesn't matter. Special power activation while wearing the mask of justice. Acts of violence are okay. Woo! Next time, this perverted way of thinking about justice is dangerous, you know? Dude, what did I fucking say? Yes! I like this, though. This is something that we've seen a lot in manga, and it's very, very true. Everyone talks about justice, 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 good, like, this is why I say good and evil is kind of subjective, because, and it's the same thing with justice, because it depends on the person and what their sense of right and wrong is, because everyone is different. It is. Everyone is different, because a person that we see from our perspective as evil, there's some exceptions, obviously, like what the CCP is doing to the Uyghurs and shit. That's pure fucking evil. That is evil. They think what they're doing is justice. Actually, this is a good example. What they think they're doing is just. They think what they're doing is right. When the rest of the world knows that they're fucking evil and pieces of shit. But yeah, that's what that's the best. Actually, that's the best fucking comparison. Is if you want to talk about the worst way of justice, example of it. Look at that. Look at censorship. Censorship's another one. Motherfuckers will say they're censoring in the name of justice and all that shit to protect the children, which you can kind of consider justice and all that shit. But guess what? It's not justice. It is worse than evil, because you can't protect everyone from the evils of the world. Nah, stop it. There's certain things you can protect people from, but art, nah. You're not gonna stop it. Stop censoring art. It's fucking stupid. Anyways, very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. I really am loving the underlying theme of this arc. It makes me happy. And basically, I love that it's just basically is described Twitter. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, I want to help keep this channel alive and kick it so I can keep bringing you more Tomodachi game content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.